Your colleague here.
Hi, so uh, let's watch the videos as we wait for more people to join us. Thank you for those who are joining us online. Today we are talking about Moringa and how it's a powerhouse that is beneficial for reversing disease. So if you're suffering from diabetes, um, if you're suffering from hypertension, you can use moringa seeds or moringa leaf to reverse the disease. So John, just kindly have us watch another video and then we'll begin. Hi everyone. So I'm going to take us, oh sorry. Yes, I'm going to take us around the market. Sorry. There's so many vendors at the Karen Organic Farmers Market. So thank you. So let me take you through. Then we'll begin our session. Um, do, I hope you can see the market. So this is where people sit, most people. Some are having breakfast. And then I want to take us to talk to a vendor or two. Then we'll begin our session. Yeah. So I have my colleague here. You can say hi and introduce herself as well.
Hi, my name is Eva, and I'm just as keen as everyone else to learn about how to use Moringa, the mighty Moringa, to manage disease.
Uh,
Karibuni.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do. She's my host.
My name is Eva, and I basically organize master classes here at the Organic Farmers Market. So people who, whether consumers or vendors or first-time visitors to the market or regular visitors and vendors to the market, can deepen their knowledge, plant knowledge, indigenous knowledge, food knowledge, and that's basically why we have Jessica here,
All right.
just giving us more insight into the moringa.
Thank you so much, Karen. So we're going to talk to one or two vendors and then we're going to settle down and have our discussion. All right. All right, so I have Judy here who makes fruit juices, and I let her talk about herself. Hold it closer to you.
Okay, my name is Judith Navalia. I do juices, like the juice for the immune system, for the weight loss, like the green juice or the immune system juice. It has carrots, ginger, lime, some carrots, some pineapple. Yeah. So, and for the green detox, it has spinach, cucumber, pineapple. Yeah, that is it. And then we are on Facebook, I'm Judith Navadia, and on Instagram, I'm Judith Navadia also. So you can just find me on Instagram as Judith Navadia. Thank you.
Do you use moringa in your smoothies?
Yes, I do.
Talk about it.
Yes.
Tell us about your amazing power porridge.
Yes, I forgot about my power porridge. Power porridge, the one that I normally make. It has arrowroot, pumpkin seed, with milk, you put honey, and then you just put those things in the bacon, by the way, fulfilling kind of breakfast. Put, you can boil those things and then you put in the blender. You just put on the blender and it's ready to be taken. You can take it hot the way it is. Yes.
All right, thank you so much, Judy. We really appreciate your time. And if you are ever at the current market, make sure you check out her stand. Okay, it's hard to explain, but she's one of the juice vendors. It's hard to explain where she is, but she's one of the juice vendors. So I'm sure you'll find her towards the end of the market. That's what I can say. So thank you so much, Judy. All right. So yeah, we're moving to another vendor, and we have so many people who are buying already. We have many people, the customers, the clients are already many here in the market. So yeah, I'm being taken around by Eva. I think she knows more people than I do.
I wanted to talk to Jerry, but I can't find her.
Ah,
She sells plants, and that's a fitting.
ah. Oh, hi, I know her. Hi, how are you? Remind me your name. Susan, yes, Susan. So Susan does dried fruits. Um, let me come on this side. Just it's okay. We'll talk from here. And they used to their brand Flexi Biogas had come to the Kikuyu Organic Farmers Market, and they actually displayed with us for a while, and they were really good vendors at the shop. So I found her here the last time I was here, and I bought some dried fruits, which I haven't are again with her. So Judy, today I'm just doing a live stream whereby I'm talking to people who organic products and the health benefits of their products. I thought maybe you would like to share. Cool. So go ahead, tell us about your company and what you're selling today.
I'm from Biogas International, and here we work with renewable energy, and that biogas we are using it to dry fruits. The importance of drying fruit is post-load harvest. Because in Kenya, many farmers they harvest food in the same time, so we trying to dry fruit so
Okay.
that we
So
can harvest for too long.
which fruits do you have here? I can see this is pineapple.
I have pineapple, apples,
Uh-huh.
banana, mango, and oranges.
Yes, so these are oranges. You can just hold them up for the camera for my people to see them. We have apples. They're really nice. I use them for what do you call it? I use them for my cereals, like when you are doing granola or even mini Weetabix. And my baby really likes them. So that's how we are doing. That's how I came to know of flexi biogas, and how I came to meet Susan and her colleagues. So they had come to the Kikuyu Organic Farmers Market. So we're in the same space, but they are usually here every Saturday. You can't miss their stand. So thank you for talking to us. Yes. Anything else you'd like to share? Your social media contacts and anything?
You can follow us on Instagram at FlexiBiogas, Facebook FlexiBiogas. Get to know more about us.
All right. Flexi Biogas on Facebook and Insta. You can find them there. Thank you so much. All right. So yeah, moving on to another vendor. This is so exciting, by the way. I can't believe I have all this energy. I can't believe it. Hi. So yes. Hi, Jerry. How are you? I'm Jessica. We are doing a live stream. Sorry. These social media things. So we are here. This social media manenos. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Then you have to stand so that we don't stand so that can be barely seen.
Like that.
Yes, and I think they can see us both. Yeah. So Jerry, tell us what you're doing here today. What do you usually do?
Me, I'm organic
Mhm.
farmer doing the organic herbs,
Mm.
and I'm trying to educate people how to kick out the roicos unhealthy cooking thing and go natural. I do the oreganos, any type of cooking herb like oregano, rosemary, hey, bay leaf. I mean,
Continue.
just
Yes. That's okay.
Can you carry it up?
yeah, I will. Wait.
Vivo. So
Right? And there's Jerry in action
right.
selling her greedies.
Let me see. Let's see. Right. So.
And here you can see the curry tree.
Oh, okay.
This is what to do for your stew.
Ah.
Yes,
So the leaves are. It's the leaves are.
the leaves are it's called a curry tree.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay. So you just use the leaves in your
You
stew.
do your leaves, your stew,
Mm.
and the aroma comes out very well.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. And there she is attending to her customer. Awesome. Thank you, Jerry. Okay. And she has quite a range of products. Uh, let me see what I can identify. I do know.
Challenge. Don't read the labels.
Eh. That's hard. I do know sage. I do know apple mint and rosemary and spearmint. We have that at the Kikuyu Organic Farmers Market. Ah,
Challenge.
ooh, that one I don't know. That one I really don't know. I hope you guys can see. Other than using the Royco and everything, this is chamomile. Awesome. You can just have, the fresh ones. You can use the fresh ones. That is
This is rose geranium.
okay.
Great, it makes a great tea. It's got a great smell.
Mm, awesome.
That's fresh bay leaf.
Ah, right. I use bay leaves, the dried one.
Fantastic. Grow your own tree.
Yeah.
You'll have bay leaves for life.
Awesome. So I'm also learning so much being here. Oh, Jerry is back. Yeah.
This is the secret of love.
Okay.
Without this,
Mm.
I tell you, you can't love.
So how do you use it?
You use the leaf,
Mm.
especially
Yes.
or when you do your stew,
Mm.
you get
Hold this.
you have a
Just a minute. All right, go ahead. Yeah. Cool.
now.
Mhm.
What else? Rosemary, I know the Kenyans know all about rosemary. They don't have much to talk about. The benefits of rosemary, it's just, I can't even tell.
Yeah.
It's enormous.
Awesome.
Something that everybody should have in the garden.
Eh.
And then we're also taking care of our animals. This is called the catnip.
Yeah.
This is a herb that all the cat family loves, be it lion, tiger. Plant it in a pot, and I tell you that animal will thank you.
It keeps eating.
It keeps
chewing on the leaves.
and chewing and chewing.
Awesome.
Yes.
If
you want chicken, sage is here.
Right,
yes,
right.
Chicken
stews,
yeah? Yeah, chicken stew.
Just
Let's move on. If you want to detox, sometimes you come back home, you're so tired, and you don't have the energy. I tell you, just take this. Boil it.
Lemon balm, yeah?
Lemon balm, yeah. Just sit down, sip your cup, and then you're ready to go.
Awesome.
The energy will be back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you dry them? Because we know at the Kikuyu Organic Farmers Shop we have chamomile dried, lime, and the like.
One thing about the herbs, if you're growing it, if you're growing them yourself, you have the benefit of getting the fresh thing from your kitchen.
Okay.
Dried is when you don't have an option.
But
if you have your kitchen garden, your shamba, please, I'll encourage everyone, just do your own cooking herbs in your own garden.
Okay.
And now there's something else over here. I hadn't talked about it.
Yeah.
There is it. This one, geranium.
Okay.
In the market, you go there, you hear the advert along the street. Fukuza menda, fukuza panya. Yeah. This is the secret. Natural. Fukuza kunguni.
Just have the geranium.
Fukuza menda. Fukuza kila kitu. Do it naturally. Just pluck the leaves. Where these animals are crawling, and then just put them there, and they don't like the smell.
Right. So it's repellent.
There's that corner that you don't. The smell, the dampness.
Yes.
Take some leaves, just put them there, and you have that freshness and opening your.
Okay, you're
and chai? Can I use that on my chai?
No. This is it's not edible.
Okay.
This is a dawa. Yeah, it's not edible. This one.
All right.
Yeah, it's called the orange geranium. Actually,
that's the orange geranium.
The reason it's called the orange geranium, you can even smell the orange.
Yeah. Right. Thank you so much, Njeri. Tell people where to find you, where to follow you, where to stalk you.
Yes. Please, I don't have the page yet, but if you want to follow me, if you want to find me, I'm located in Matasia. And my number is 0722 964 162.
Say it again.
Thank you. 0722 964 162.
All right. Thank you so much, Njeri, for taking your time to talk to us.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
So we are now going to sit for a little bit, and I will allow my colleague.
My neighbor.
Just a few minutes, then I'll be back. All right, I'll allow my colleagues to give us a commercial break and stream one of our videos, and then I'll be back with more vendors. All right. If you can kindly. People don't have information on nutrition. We offer nutrition and dietary solutions. People transform their lifestyles by changing the way they eat. One of the channels of doing so is through nutrition education on the concepts of nutrition and diet, and we have achieved this through Health Bites. This pillar focuses on providing well-researched and curated nutritional and dietary information to people. Prevention is better than cure, and thus we aim to prevent the increase in occurrence of lifestyle diseases or non-communicable diseases. These diseases include diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, and respiratory diseases, which are the leading cause of death globally, according to World Health. Reduce the cases of non-communicable diseases, which are on the rise. And these diseases affect people above the age of 21 years, since this age group in many developing countries are changing their eating habits from traditional to processed foods. And these processed foods, They're high in sugar, salt, fat, and additives. And to make what matters even worse, they have low activity levels and they lead sedentary lifestyles. We focus on prevention as well as management of these diseases. Our primary intervention is nutrition education. We provide information that enables people to change their lifestyles. Awareness is the first agent of change. And the research done by FAO Nutrition Division showed that health education and public awareness campaigns have direct impact on dietary habits of people. The solutions we offer are feasible, highly cost-effective, and sustainable, since knowledge and information can easily be transmitted. The solutions are also in line with United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, specifically SDG 3, to ensure healthy lives and promote part is the knowledge you have about nutrition and dietetics. In addition, our team has a data scientist who analyzes dietary, food consumption patterns, and disease burden from communicable diseases. We reach our clients through online platforms, which are accessed using various smart gadgets. Nevertheless, we still offer face-to-face consultancy services. Over the last 6 months, we have carried out an educative campaign on nutrition, offering screening services and individualized meal plans. Our aim was to mobilize people on weight management and proper meal planning, and also offered guidance on management regimes for various diseases such as diabetes and high blood pressure. We also had several clients with whom we have worked to create meal plans that are individually suited for them or their families. Within the next 6 months, we target to reach 10,000 people through our online platform and to transform their lives. We'll do this through campaigns to mobilize and educate them towards a healthier future. To make all this possible, we require resources and institutional support. And we are appealing to all interested individuals and institutions to join and partner with us towards creating the future we want.
We save more than 30 hours a week automating our lead generation and sales process. I use that.
Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jessica Wanjiku. I'm a licensed nutritionist. On this channel, to those who are new, we talk about matters nutrition, wellness, exercise, diet, and how to live a healthy lifestyle. So today we're going to continue talking about lifestyle diseases. As I had mentioned, we have about 3 causes that have been identified that cause lifestyle diseases or non-communicable diseases. We'll be looking at 2 of them and how to prevent or manage existing lifestyle diseases. So the causes that we had identified, we have diet, then lifestyle, and genes or genetics. We had, as I had mentioned, we can only control these 2, that is diet and lifestyle. And research has shown that genetics only accounts for about 3% of existing lifestyle diseases, which is a small percent. And also you can adjust, even if you have inherited genes that predispose you to any lifestyle disease like obesity, you can still change the outcome of your lifestyle or of your life by adjusting diet and lifestyle. So what I mean by diet is basically the food you eat. And lifestyle is how you live your life, whether you exercise, whether you take alcohol, whether someone is smoking, all these other parameters in our environment that affect how we live. So on prevention and management of lifestyle diseases, we look at how to modify diets and lifestyle, because those 2 factors, if we can control them, we can achieve a healthy lifestyle free from non-communicable diseases. So research also has shown that only 34% of people acknowledge that food is the main or is a contributing factor to getting non-communicable diseases. For example, the food you consume can easily lead to one being obese or overweight, and a big proportion of our Kenyan population right now is either on the overweight uh, margin or range, or they are obese or tending to be obese. Even childhood obesity rates have increased, and basically this has been led by the type of food that we are eating. We have moved from traditional foods or plant-based foods to highly processed foods that are either animal products or dairy products, which have a lot of fats and contribute to a lot of calories in our bodies. But I know that we are genetically made to eat high calorie food because they are tasty. They have high sugar content, they have high fat content. No one will crave broccoli, but everyone can wake up craving either cookies or ice cream or biscuits or cake. So this issue of food is huge in our setup right now because we are at home, and the options that we have, we might feel like we want to binge eat as opposed to fruits and vegetables or plant-based proteins. So the best way to prevent non-communicable diseases is to watch your plate, like watch what is on your plate at every meal time. That means that you know what portions you're putting on your plate, whether the percentage of carbohydrates, the percentage of proteins that is on your plate, the percentage of vegetables which supply us with vitamins, and so vegetables and also fruits in your daily consumption of food. So it's advised that if you are on a normal weight, that is your body mass index is within the normal range, that is 19.5 to 24.9, you can have 50% of your diet or consumption percent from protein, and then this will contribute the remaining 20%. So basically, for a normal person, your plate can look like this. So we have here being carbohydrates, and here about 30%, probably like this. Have protein, and then here we'll have veggies. Here, and then have veggies. So if you follow the diet and you also the carbohydrates that you're this means you're not consuming too much processed food stuff like white flour, for example, or white rice. Like you are alternating between highly processed foods and traditional food items. So if you observe this for a normal person, that can easily help you to maintain your weight. But so this is good for prevention. Now we can look at management. That is, if you have already been diagnosed with any of the lifestyle diseases, including obesity, which is key, or any cardiovascular disease, such as high blood pressure. For management, basically what you do is to really reduce your carbohydrate intake. So because carbs they provide our bodies with energy, but they are also in excess, they are converted to fat, and fat is stored in our body. We find that the excess fat will be stored probably in the midsection or on your hips, and you develop either obesity, and when that fat is deposited in your blood vessels, you can develop cardiovascular diseases. So basically, if you can reduce the amount of carbohydrate you're taking, that will definitely solve your issues with, will help to solve your issues with lifestyle diseases. But if you find that reducing your carbohydrates is hard, you can also control the portions of proteins that you're consuming. If you can go off animal proteins, that would be great. That means you substitute animal proteins such as meat, chicken, fish, all those animal protein source with plant-based proteins such as lentils or green grams or beans, that would help as well to lower your risk of the lifestyle disease you're managing from worsening. Also, you should increase the consumption of vegetables and fruits, because these are high fiber, but they also are low calorie. That means they'll not, once they're converted to energy, they will not be stored in the body, because the energy from them is not in the excess to the one that is converted to fat. So that is it for managing lifestyle diseases. That is when you're managing food, lifestyle, to manage lifestyle, how to change your lifestyle in order to prevent or manage non-communicable diseases. So thank you. Again, if you're new, subscribe and share this content as we continue creating it. Also, you can check out our website as Malkia Nutrition. We'll appreciate, and we're looking forward to creating more content and educating people here about non-communicable diseases. Thank you and bye. And welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica Wanjiku. I'm a licensed nutritionist and I work with Malkia Nutrition. Thank you again for joining us. If you're new here, kindly subscribe, like. Now we talk about matters nutrition, health, well-being, exercise, diet, and how to prevent lifestyle diseases. Welcome well-being. Let's talk about lifestyle diseases. Today we look at contributing factors, which is food. I started talking about last week. So this is one of the causes of lifestyle diseases, which is food. And most of us, when you hear food, we think of dieting, but basically what I want to talk about is how to control our portion sizes and to know exactly what. Last time, like if you watch what is on your plate,
we are at the current organic farmers market, right? And we are talking about diabetes and hypertension. And so here I am with a vendor who is what are you doing?
Basically, we are doing rabbit meat. Here we are doing rabbit meat.
Okay.
We do rabbit farming. We have a farm in Mombasa.
Mombasa?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's called Babuli. That's where we lay our rabbits from.
Okay.
So even here in Nairobi, you have a place at Gong Road.
Yes, go ahead.
We do value addition. For rabbit meat.
Yes.
And also for rabbit urine, and also for rabbit skin as well.
Okay.
So we exploit rabbit. And for us to be here, to make awareness or to push that awareness on health aspect.
From maybe an animal protein-based kind of diet to a plant-based diet or a vegan. This time, like if you watch what is on your plate, it's the easiest way to prevent and manage lifestyle diseases such as obesity, cardiovascular diseases, such as hypertension, or even to change the lifestyle from maybe an animal protein-based kind of diet to a plant-based diet or a vegan vegetarian diet. So today I want to show us portions. I have a plate here for demonstration. I'd mentioned that if you're managing or wanting to control your diet or the food intake that you are consuming on a daily basis, it's easier to use a graded plate like this one, but you rarely find them, especially in our homes. It's ironic that we find these plates in public hospitals serving patients as opposed to finding them in our homes where we can easily manage what we are eating and help prevent or reduce the risk of getting non-communicable diseases. So on this plate, as I had mentioned last time, this portion is supposed to take carbohydrates. That is, if you are in the normal weight range or wanting to maintain your weight, this portion should have carbohydrates. This portion is for proteins and the other one should be for vegetables. And I want to talk about more on which carbohydrates do you include here, which proteins and which vegetables. So I'll draw this plate again on the board. So kind of looks like that. So we have carbs, fruits, and veggies. So let's talk more about carbohydrates. So we have different kinds of carbohydrates. I feel like I'm taking us back to a biology class, but I just want to simplify it and talk about non-processed carbohydrates as opposed to highly processed carbohydrates. So what I mean is by non-processed,
Almost 0% cholesterol. So for those people who have heart issue, hypertension, gout, arthritis, you see, all those people, they can eat rabbit meat. Okay. It's pure white meat. And also, maybe something to know, rabbit meat has, it's the only animal or meat has seafood components. It has zinc. Which one is it? You can only find it in fish. Yeah? Alright. That's zinc. So, it's highly recommended for pregnant like mothers me, like you. Yeah, you are highly recommended for that. You can Google, you can check. Awesome. Yeah, make Google your friend. Yeah, you learn a lot. We receive supplementation for iron and folic acid and zinc and calcium. Yeah. And all these things. Yeah.
So yeah, you can take rabbit meat instead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So rabbit meat has so many health benefits.
Okay.
Away from eating,
Mm.
no, wakati wa when I'm doing value addition, I've tried my best and I have secured rabbit sausages.
Okay. Okay.
Which last year we attained kids from it.
Mm.
So it's ready.
Mm.
It's already in the market.
Mm-hmm.
I tried
Oh, where can I buy it?
you can buy it at Shadana supermarket, where we also supply.
At where?
Shadana.
Chandarana supermarket. Okay. 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 Uh-huh.
It's called Food Price.
Food price. Okay. Uh-huh.
So
So it's kept certified and everything.
certified everything.
Ah, awesome.
So rabbit
sausages, yes.
rabbit sausages, and also you buy rabbit meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
At Chandarana.
Supermarket.
Ah.
You buy it there.
Okay.
So
What if someone cannot go to Chandarana and they would like to have some rabbit meat in their household?
Awesome. Don't worry. Well catered for.
Yeah.
We have an eatery,
Okay.
which we opened our doors mwezi wa sita. Mwezi wa tano.
May of this year, yeah?
May of this year.
Mm-hmm.
We are located at Adams.
Mm-hmm.
We have quite a very huge menu of different recipes
Awesome.
of rabbit meat.
Even if you're
from
open
pizza.
even to Sunday.
Yes. Ranging from pizza, rabbit pizza.
Yeah.
Ranging from samosas, rabbit tikka.
Mm-hmm.
We get tacos.
Wait, what is rabbit tikka?
Rabbit tikka. Rabbit tikka.
What is rabbit tikka?
It originates from
chicken. Like chicken tikka?
From Indian community.
Oh, okay.
Asian. They like tikka, which is made from chicken. So from chicken to rabbit.
That's rabbit,
because rabbit similarly even taste. It tastes similar like chicken.
Okay.
Yes.
I can see here they have sungura kienyeji, fast rabbit, barbecue rabbit, jacket rabbit. What is jacket rabbit?
Jacket rabbit is KFC style.
Oh, awesome. What is crunchy?
Coated,
then there's rabbit meatballs, rabbit curry, sungura teriyaki. Wow.
Yeah.
Stir fried rabbit, bunny burgers. Awesome, even for kids, yeah? And rabbit pizza. So the whole family is sorted.
The whole family is sorted.
They can just come and have their fill.
Kabisa.
Awesome. Aya, now let's go back to it being zero cholesterol.
Yeah. Almost zero.
Yes, almost zero cholesterol and good for hypertension. Tell us more about that. Have you had people who have been able to use rabbit meat and reverse their conditions?
It is highly recommended. That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I can tell you as yourself.
Yeah.
You see, like a market.
Yes.
Make Google your friend. Google search health benefits from rabbit meat. You see them; they are rich. They are like 15 to 20.
Awesome.
Yeah, treating different diseases, accommodating different people who have been maybe isolated due to maybe taking so much lead meat.
Yeah.
And doctors have told them to pull away from meat.
Doctors and nutritionists like me.
To pull away from that.
Yeah.
So now here I am, bring you back to meat.
Okay.
Yes.
But this is white meat. It's really nice.
Really nice.
So now I have another option to add to my meal plan.
Kabisa.
Because I have chicken and pork and fish, yeah? So this is another option. So when I tell my clients to take rabbit meat, they can talk to Joseph.
Have you tried samosa?
I have tried the samosa. I'm thinking I can have another one. You can have another one? It's really nice, and I think my energy levels are quite low.
Now I need to boost it.
Awesome.
Kura sungura.
And it's also giving me zinc for my baby, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
This is how we do it.
Yeah.
So we do it. This is a whole rabbit. It's like 1.2 kgs. I bake it first here. I have a baking jiko. I don't do marination. Like this one, I have only put some rosemary and salt.
Okay.
Yeah, and itatokea mzuri sana. Rabbit hates exaggeration. Yeah, just be simple when you prepare.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take to prepare if someone buys the raw meat?
If you buy, this white food. Quick. 10 minutes, your meal is ready.
Awesome. Yes. And it's not
preparation and cooking time.
It's not tough. It's very tough for kids and even old people.
Yeah. Even for vulnerable people, we do recommend them to not even to eat, to keep them also, because it boosts in mental health issue. You know, like now we are fighting that epidemic of mental health, and when you keep that rabbit, me I provide market, and when you keep them, I nakusaidia pia kunasa your mental health issue. Tunamshika kabisa, hata kama ulikuwa na stress kwa akili inashuka.
It's a comfort animal.
Kabisa.
Awesome.
Yes. So,
thank you so much.
And when you keep, you also buy from farmers. You are a farmer there. You like you are keeping them, and you like you are looking for market.
Yeah.
I'm a market, but not for breed. For meat. Okay. I buy meat 450 kg.
Packaging.
450
Awesome.
packaging from farmers, and you don't bring me. I come for it from your farm.
Ah, you are convenient. You pick it up.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I'll give you our number.
Yeah, the number is here.
Who's trying rabbits here? The people just left me here.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
I know, they just left me the light.
Oh, that's right.
I'm sure you
Don't be afraid to try.
No, me, I'm an expert. Me, I'm a foodie, so I experiment and live it out.
Yeah. Our number is +254 726 781 242.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Say it again.
+254 726 781 242.
Awesome. So I can see here on the flyer that they say they have a delivery guy from Adams Arcade, 0746 366 538. Of course, there are some delivery charges, but you can get it delivered to your home, to your household. If you are a little bit far from Adams Arcade, you can get it delivered to you. So thank you so much, Joseph, for talking to us.
Something to add.
All right.
Just a little. If you are within us, within Adams, within Nairobi town, Kenyatta, Haringam, Western, Karen, we do food delivery.
Awesome. So that's again radiant.
Yes.
Does that reach Kikuyu? Because me, I'm in Kikuyu.
Yeah, we can organize.
Awesome.
We can organize that.
Awesome.
Just reach us.
Yeah.
Pigia chef, tupigie. Organize.
Utaletewa burger parties za rabbit.
Kabisa.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you so much, Joseph, for taking your time. Tell us again your brand and where we can follow you.
We are called Milmark Rabbit Farm.
Don't say it too fast. Relax. There's no time limit to this thing.
Okay.
We can stay here and discuss.
Yes. So we are called Milmark Rabbit. Originated from the Milmark Rabbit Farm.
Yeah.
Hapa Nairobi tuko na Milmark Rabbit Italy.
Okay.
We are located at Sunaro, next to Catholic what do you call it? Our region of Guadalupe Catholic Church. We are next to that church.
Okay. That's Adams Arcade.
Also, our region of Guadalupe.
Catholic Church. Thank you so much. And we'll definitely visit your eatery.
Tebeni,
Hey.
You get amazing.
Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you.
So now we're going to go back to our discussion about moringa and hypertension and diabetes. But as we do that, we'll do another commercial break where we can watch a video or some lively music as we move back to our setup. Thank you.
Non-processed or traditional, you may find arrowroots or ndoma, that is, or yams. You might find the whole grain flours, like the ones you used to have at home. that are taken to a portion meal, where you take maize to a portion meal or wheat to a portion meal, and they don't remove the husk. So those are some of the examples of non-processed carbohydrates. On the other hand, we have highly processed carbs. This may include things like white rice or white flour. You might have, what I mean by white rice is the rice that is like not really bleached, but is whitened. It has the husks removed. And for flour, we have either maize flour that has the husk removed or wheat of white flour. Other highly processed carbs which are derivatives of probably white flour. We have things like cakes. These are baked goods in general. Any kind of baked goods, including mandazi, hamri, cakes. So these are examples of highly processed carbohydrates. And the thing with these highly processed carbohydrates is that they will release the glucose very fast. So if you were to chart the energy intake from highly processed carbs, say you're starting here when you are consuming them, maybe like either you're having a serving of white rice or slices of white bread. So the sugar intake will be very fast. Then it will flatten and dip very fast. This is on this scale we have time. So you have the energy levels going up, then dipping very fast. So this means you'll feel hungry within a very short period, as opposed to non-processed. So you'll have the rise in sugar level will be slow and it will be sustained over time. So this is the logic behind our advice as nutritionists, that you take traditional or non-processed carbohydrates on this part of your plate, even if you're managing your weight or whether you're not predisposed to any lifestyle diseases, but it's advisable that you shift back to non-processed foods, which in essence is what our ancestors or our grandparents consumed, and they really had very few cases of lifestyle diseases, as opposed to what we are seeing right now. So at least we have got a little bit understanding on highly processed versus non-processed or traditional foods. And so we'll go to something else. An understanding of highly processed carbohydrates versus non-processed or traditional carbohydrates, which are what we recommend. Coming back to this plate, which probably maybe not every one of us might have, or it's not really common to find that you're serving food in your home in such kind of a plate, it is recommendable that you check your plate size. So, for example, I have 2 plates here. This is a platter. It's flat and bigger than this, right? So the reason why I have these two is to show us how our plate size can affect the portions of food that we take. So on this kind of a plate, you can easily fill it to the edges. Here, like you can serve, even if it's half, you can serve rice up to the edges of this, which will mean you're consuming a bigger portion and probably over-consuming the amount of carbohydrates that you require for a day, as opposed to serving in a smaller plate like this one, which will mean your portion sizes will be a bit more controlled. So it's advisable you go for a smaller plate, which I know is against what we are doing right now. Even in whether it's you're in a hotel where they have an open buffet, we tend to take the large platter or the largest platter So even in events, you'll tend to go for the largest platter other than the small plate. And even if you're served in a small plate, you feel like it's a disservice to you, but it's recommendable you watch the plate size that you're having, which will help you eventually to control your portion sizes. So with that, I've tackled a certain aspect of this normal plates that we use to guide our consumption of food, and in the long run, it will help us to control or prevent non-communicable diseases. We continue to look at veggies and fruits, the different types, what is more recommendable over the other, and in all, I hope that we'll have more diseases and to manage them. So welcome, and we look forward to seeing you here back again as we create more content and we educate people on matters nutrition. Please again kindly subscribe. It will do us a great service, and we appreciate. You can also check out our social media handles at Malkia Nutrition as well as our website. Thank you and bye.
Remember the 90s? Your computer could suddenly correct spelling mistakes. That was life-changing.
Nataka tuweke kichwa chetu ama tuweke mada yetu kuu katika masuala ya lishe na masuala ya mifupa. Saizi kuna baridi, ama ndio mwezi wa Julai, huu ndio mwezi wa baridi. Kuna watu wanalia kwamba nyonga yaniuma mimi, magoti yaniuma. Je, ikiwa yaumwa na vitu kama hivyo ambazo wenyewe wanasema ni arthritis, mtu mwenye arthritis anafaa kula vyakula gani na anavila kwa kiwango gani? Karibu sana mgeni wangu studioni, atajitambulisha kwa majina, yeye ni nani na ametoka katika shirika gani na
Ugonjwa wa arthritis wa mifupa sana sana huletwa na shida ya mwili wako kukosa calcium. Calcium ni ile element ambayo inatumika kutengeneza mifupa. So ukiwa na arthritis inamaanisha mwili wako haina calcium ya kutosha. Kwa hivyo unapata inabidi chakula chako kiwe kiko na calcium ili mwili wako iweze kuipata. So unaweza pata arthritis kutoka maybe miaka 35 kuendelea, lakini pia kama mwili wako hawezi kuabsorb calcium vizuri, hata ukiwa mchanga bado utaweza kupata arthritis. So kwa hivyo chakula cha mtu ambaye ako na shida ya mifupa kutoka asubuhi chafaa kuwa kinamuongezea calcium zaidi. Chakula vinavyoongezea ni kama maziwa, mayai na pia mboga za green. So tuseme asubuhi anaweza kunywa maziwa ya chai, yai lililochemshwa ama lililopikwa, lililokaangwa, na anaweza ongezea maybe nduma, ngwashie, ugali ya jana, chochote kile.
Ugali ya jana?
Naspa imepashwa moto pia ni mzuri.
Hicho ni chakula cha asubuhi. Chamcha.
Tuseme saa 4 kwanza. Tunaweza kula njugu. Njugu zozote zile ama matunda. Tuseme kama especially kama mandizi.
Kidogo kabla tufike saa 4. Hiyo asubuhi hiyo mayai, unakula mayai kiwango gani? Na pia maziwa labda anakunywa vikombe vingapi vya chai pia?
So tuseme kikombe kimoja cha chai, mayai yasizidi 2 kama yamekaangwa ama yamechemshwa, yasizidi 2. Kiwango cha the carbohydrate inalingana na mwili wake, kimo na pia uzito wake. So hiyo hiyo hulingana na mtu specific. Kama mimi naweza kula maybe kipande, kama ni ndoma kubwa, quarter. Mwingine atakula nusu. So inalingana. Chai maybe kikombe moja, kuna wenye wanakunywa 2, inalingana. Hiyo haina tatizo vile.
Saa 4 sasa tunakula
njugu ama matunda. Sana sana akipata mandizi ni njema zaidi. Naangalia chakula zenye ziko available across the country. So mandizi atapata, akipata maembe, machungwa, chochote kile, njugu karanga, peanuts, any yoyote atayopata. Saa 7 anaweza kula mchele, ugali, chapati, chochote kile, lakini hakikishe kuna mboga mingi, green vegetables mingi kwa sahani yake.
Na najua kwa wataalamu wa lishe kuna portioning unasema.
Yes.
Ile sahani lazima igawanywe kwa viwango fulani.
Yes.
Inagawanywa vipi hii sahani ndio niwe niko mahali pazuri? Nisiwe nazidisha sima ama ugali na kumbe, manake kuna wale wanasema ugali mwingi lakini mboga kidogo.
Kweli. Kwa hivyo
mtu mzima
mwili wako ushamaliza kukua, na especially sasa tunaangalia mtu mwenye already amepata shida ya mifupa. So huhitaji carbohydrates mingi. Ile ni ugali, mchele, mkate, chapati, zile zafaa kwa kama sahani lako faa kwa nusu. Quarter. 25%. That is ugali ama chapati ama mchele. Haya, tunazungumzia this adult mwenye ako na arthritis. Hii quarter ingine iwe proteins. Inaweza kuwa maharagwe, nyama, that is ya ng'ombe, ya mbuzi, samaki, kuku, chochote kile, ama dengu, chochote kile. Hiyo quarter ingine. Alafu juu tunataka kupata calcium zaidi, mboga za green zijaze ile nusu yenye imebaki.
Na cabbage ikoje?
Cabbage ni nzuri. Tunaangalianga kiwango yenye kila mmea utakupa. So kama ni unataka calcium zaidi utaipata kutoka kwa mboga za green.
Kama sukuma, managu,
terere, hizo sagaa, hizo. Mboga iko tu sawa, lakini si unakula hizo siku 7 kwa wiki, 5 ziwe ni green vegetables, mboga mara 2. So hiyo itakusaidia mwili wako unapata calcium zaidi. Saa 10 kama ulikuwa umekula njugu, saa 4 utakula sasa matunda. Kama ulikula matunda sasa utakula njugu. Hivyo unabadilishana.
Kuna haya magonjwa yanayojitokeza siku hizi kama ugonjwa wa diabetes na pia ugonjwa wa pressure ambao wenyewe wanaita hypertension. Haya magonjwa yanatokana na nini? Watu wanakosea wapi mpaka magonjwa haya yanazidi kuwa mengi sasa hivi?
Haya yanatokana na kuna vitu tofauti kubwa ambayo ni lishe. Ya pili yaweza kuwa mwili wako, genetics zako zina venye umetengenezwa mwili wako, utaongeza either kilo ama utapata ile diabetes ama utapata pressure kutoka kwa wazazi wako, familia. Na pia
so we are back. My moderator kindly you can put us back on the screen as yes, that is that. So in case you're just joining us now, my name is Wanjiku. I'm a licensed nutritionist and I work with Malkia Nutrition. And today we are here at Karen Organic Farmers Market.
unapata matunda, umekula nanasi ama umekula apple.
Like how can you use it? And what is moringa itself? So moringa
ni ya kupanda.
Kama sukari inapanda, unafaa kuangalia matunda ambayo unakula. Ya kwanza ndizi, unafaa kupunguza. Pia maembe yameiva. Hayo mawili ndio sana sana. Juu yale yana sukari sana.
Na nanasi?
Nanasi ukila piece iko sawa. A small piece. But tena usizidishe.
Kuna wale ambao labda watapenda labda zikuwe blended, zikuwe juice. Je, anapata the same anapata kitu kile ambacho ambaye amekula labda tunda lile kama mega tunda embe akalila na ule ambaye amesaga ikawa sharubati.
Kusiaga chakula chochote it breaks down the food. So inakuwa mwili wako ukishameza utapata zile nutrients haraka. So mtu mwenye amekunywa sharubati atapata, tuseme kama ni sukari tunaongelelea, itapanda haraka. Juu mwili unaweza kusiaga ile chakula haraka na kutoa sukari na viungo vingine, other nutrients. Mtu mwenye amekula embe itachukua
hypertension can use it to solve.
Ni sauti yako kwa
look at the bad cholesterol, the low density lipoproteins, making sure that the only cholesterol that is circulating in your body,
juu mwili unaweza kusiaga ile chakula haraka na kutoa sukari na viungo vingine, other nutrients. Mtu mwenye amekula embe itachukua muda kabla ile chakula isiagwe na iweze kutoa sukari. So ndio maana tuna discourage mtu mwenye ako na sukari kukunywa blended juices, zile sharubati. Juu sukari itapanda haraka kuliko kukula juice.
Sharubati zipi haswa? Hizi ambazo ziko nyumbani ama zile ambazo ni zimetengenezwa kwenye kampuni ambazo zikaongezwa ndani yake sukari ya juu labda?
Cha kwanza hafai kukunywa zile za kampuni kabisa, hata
soda.
Hafai juu ile itaongeza sukari haraka sana. So tunaongelea za nyumbani, zile zenyewe umechukua matunda ukaliosha, ukalimega, ukali blend. Zile hufai kutumia ndizi na hufai kutumia maembe kama uko na kisukari. So ama utumie kiwango kidogo sana. La pili, hufai kuchanganya zaidi ya matunda matatu. So tuseme unataka juice ya
cocktail wenyewe unasema.
Yeah, cocktail is discouraged. Usichukue matunda zaidi ya matatu kama uko na kisukari. Ama kama uko na haya magonjwa yenye yanatokana na inaitwa lifestyle diseases. So matunda mawili, seme you doing apple na avocado. Hayo mawili yanatosha.
Kwa nini avocado? Kwa sababu kuna watu wanasema avocado lina mafuta na bado napata mtu ambaye yupo na diabetes anaambiwa lazima apunguze mwili, ambao kupunguza mwili unapewa paka dawa za kupunguza cholesterol ndani ya mwili wako.
Kuna watu I see.
Alright. Avocado, ume-mention cholesterol. Cholesterol kuna aina mbili. Kuna ile ni mzuri, inaitwa high density, na kuna yenye ni mbaya, low density. High density inamaanisha kwa mishipa itaenda mbio. Low density itaenda pole pole. Sawa. So tunataka chakula chenye iko na high density.
Alright, so I realized there was no sound from my end. We're talking about how if you use lower the sound. Okay, sorry. So, right. I was talking about moringa leaf powder. I said moringa, the whole tree can be used to for medicinal purposes. It's actually a lot of research has been done on Moringa Oilefera, and it's been found that it's a superfood. The whole tree, the roots, the bark, the stem, the leaves, and the seeds. So let's talk about Moringa and diabetes. How do they relate? How do they help someone to manage the diabetes type 2 specifically, and even type 1 patients? So moringa leaf powder, the leaf has a nutrient that helps to lower the glycemic index of food once you consume it. So you find that someone who is diabetic and they're managing their meal and diet using moringa, their glycemic index, or the rate at which your body or your body releases or your digestive system releases blood glucose to the bloodstream, it will be slower and lower. So you find you are able to avoid the spikes that occur when you eat something, your blood sugar go high, after a few hours it comes down. So when you're using moringa, it helps to stabilize that level. Yeah, it helps to stabilize the level at which your body is drawing blood sugar from the food. All right. So another thing is that moringa is one of the plants that has protein. It was of the leguminous plants. The leaves have plant protein, yeah, and they also have a lot of zinc, a lot of calcium, a lot of magnesium, and all those. So you find that your body is also benefiting from the nutrients as you consume it. It also has more than 6 known antioxidants, yeah, and they approximately like 30, there are 30 or more antioxidants that can be found in moringa, the tree, and in the leaves. So moringa is very good for protecting yourself against cancer, or even for someone who has cancerous diseases, whatever cancer they have. And you know that there's also another thing about diabetes and developing infections and all that. You are more predisposed, yeah? When you already have an existing disease like diabetes or hypertension, you're predisposed to getting other infections. So when you're using moringa, you're boosting your immunity and protecting your body from getting these other kind of infections or flu or the like because of the antioxidants. All right, then let's now talk about moringa leaf powder or moringa seeds and hypertension. So how does it how does it help someone who has hypertension? Right. How does it help someone who has hypertension? These are the seeds, and we're going to sample some of the seeds. The seeds, you can, some people eat them with the husk, and it's sweet. You eat it together with some little bit of water, or you remove the husk and you eat the inner part that is white. Let me see if I can break one. So they do look like this. Yeah. So I'm going to break one, just remove the husk. Actually, myself, I eat it together with the husk. It's sweet. When you are eating it, it's sweet. And then it has an aftertaste, a very bitter aftertaste. So that's why you take it with water. So I'm gonna get my bottle of water. The inside is white. So the sweet is very sweet. You take some water to get rid of the aftertaste. It has a very bitter aftertaste, but some people are able to enjoy it. Some people find it hard. Now, if you're in the category where you're not able to enjoy the taste of the taste of the seed or the taste of the of the leaf, there are some capsules, moringa capsules, like this. They look like this. This one you just swallow the normal way. Then the capsule is digestible, and you're able to now get the benefits of the leaf powder or the seed powder. All right. So for hypertensive people, Moringa has an element that helps to clear the bad cholesterol from your blood. So you find that if you're hypertensive, the hypertension really is when you have too much cholesterol lining your blood vessels, such that your heart has to force blood through your vessels to the different organs, especially those in the extremities. So you find that your blood pressure comes up because your heart is pumping at a very high rates, and so the beats are not normal, the pressure is not normal. So moringa seeds and moringa leaf powder, even the root powder and the oil, they all help to clear the bad cholesterol from your body, from your vessels, from your organs and all that. Of course, accompanied with a proper diet and exercise. So you find that eventually you'll be able to now lower your cholesterol levels and reverse hypertension, that if that's what's been ailing you, yeah? Or even for weight loss, because as I said, it always starts with weight. If you're obese, if you're overweight, there's a tendency that your body might develop complications like diabetes or hypertension. It's usually a triad. Triad. It starts with obesity, then diabetes, and hypertension. So you find someone who has either diabetes or hypertension is most likely to be obese. And even if they are not, their body has a tendency to retain cholesterol, or their pancreas is not able to produce insulin the right way, leading to diabetes, type 2 diabetes. So when you're consuming these products, or any product from Moringa, you are able to help your body control, one, your blood sugar levels, and also lower cholesterol. So whether you're managing weight, whether you're managing diabetes or hypertension, and these are just the three that you're focusing on today. But Moringa has so many benefits that you can get. Yeah. So we're just focusing on these conditions today, but you can use Moringa for so many other health benefits in your body. For example, remember when you were at the rabbit guy and we talked about zinc in the rabbit meat? Moringa also has iron, which has calcium, and which has magnesium. So it's a good one to use even when you're pregnant, or for someone who has anemia, yeah, or they have lost a lot of blood, maybe post surgery or something like that. So you find they are able to enrich their bodies or their blood with the nutrients, the essential nutrients, after surgery, post surgery, and all that. Another thing is that Moringa has plant protein. So I don't even know why we still fight malnutrition, and Moringa can even grow in those dry parts of our country, yeah? And you can consume the leaf. Like when I did work in Samburu, and when I was there, we would just get the leaves from the tree and use them like an onion for our veggies, for our stews and the like. And I can tell you, you aren't malnourished. You aren't malnourished when you are coming back to the city. We really enjoyed our stay up there, up north. And these are plants that grow. Actually, I get my supplies from. Yeah.
Does it grow in Samburu?
Yeah. I get my supplies of the seeds and the leaf powder from Samburu. Yeah. They're sent from a friend, the one who was hosting us there. It's called Steven. He sent us back down he sent us the honey. He sent us the honey. He sent us the seeds, and he sent us the powder. So that's how we get. Because people ask me, how do you get the honey all the way from Samburu? It's sent down to us via matatu, via buses, all the way to Nairobi, and we pick it up. And we have it at the shop. And yeah. I'm laughing because, well, here we are, and we forgot some orders.
Can I ask, is the Moringa in Samburu being grown using irrigation or rain-fed?
No, it's rain-fed. I think it has very low water requirements. So they did not irrigate it. It just grows. And where people have settled, there's a lot of manure in Samburu. And they still use water in some way. The animals are irrigating, they are showering, and there's some water. So there's always some water around where people have settled. So you find if there's some seeds or someone has purpose to grow the moringa, it will just sprout. You don't find it as a, it almost comes up as a shrub. Because we had a farm there, and if the seed drops, it will just sprout. Yeah. So it's not necessarily grown under irrigation, and it does very well. You can imagine it has a really green, leafy, a really nice color, very nice. You can see the picture we have used, a very green crop. So you can imagine seeing that in a dry or termed desert place. It's refreshing just to see the moringa trees grow. Yeah. And people have tried it even here. Like this region, if Karen Gong, this region is semi-arid, so it grows even here. Kajiado County, it's semi-arid, so it grows very well here. Yeah.
Is the honey from Samburu also moringa honey? Are the bees sustained by the moringa flower?
I can't say that with certainty. Okay, the question is whether the honey from Samburu can be attributed to moringa flowers. I can't say it with certainty that the bees don't necessarily harvest from the moringa trees, but I'm sure they go there and use it. That's why you say that the honey has lots of beneficial benefits, nutritional benefits, as opposed to honey collected from a farm in the city. And I'm not castigating anyone. I'm just saying the plants from which the bees collect the honey do matter a little bit, or a lot. Because think of Manuka honey. Why is it so expensive? Because of the plants from where the bees harvest their nectar. So the same comes with Samburu Mountain honey. It's the bees collect the honey from some rare indigenous trees that you don't find in the city or in the normal farms where people have put apiaries. So that's something to note. You don't necessarily attribute Samburu honey to moringa, but I'm sure bees collect nectar from moringa flowers. Yeah.
Can you share a little about antioxidants and why they're necessary in the first place?
Okay, antioxidants. I think I'm trying and learning as much as possible to stop using nutritional or medical jargon because people don't know what they are. But antioxidants, what happens? They are in the body when you eat. There are some elements that can misbehave. They don't go where they're supposed to go, and they gain electrical charge. So we call them free radicals. They're just there roaming. They're not going to the cell where they're supposed to go. So when they bind with a cell, or they bind to a cell that's not the right place that they should have been, what happens is that that cell might develop or grow or develop the wrong way. That was kind of what you call a mutation or a cancer. Yeah. So when the cell is growing abnormally, whether it's growing too much or it's ceasing to grow, it's abnormal. Any abnormality is what someone will say is a cancer, whether it be malignant or terminal. Yeah. So now an antioxidant acts in this way. It goes collecting or picking or binding to these free radicals. So you have eaten your food, you have a few free radicals roaming, but the food contains some antioxidant. So the antioxidant will go binding or linking up to the free radicals, thus clearing them from the blood. So that's how antioxidants work. So when they say it's an antioxidant and it helps with cancer prevention, that's the whole linkage of that whole story. Yeah.
Okay, and then please explain how you would use moringa if you're not managing a disease versus how you would use it when you're managing diabetes and hypertension in terms of the quantities.
All right. Okay, so the question, in case it wasn't clear, is how does someone who's non-diabetic or they don't have hypertension, how would they use moringa as opposed to someone who's managing a disease? So for us, let me say us, because we are graced not to be managing these diseases. We use it like luxuriously, like the smoothie. You go and buy a smoothie with moringa. Probably she used like a teaspoon to make a liter of that smoothie. So that's a very small amount. Yeah? You can add it to your salad, just sprinkling it, whether generously or just a little amount. Or because you know its benefit, yeah. But and also you are looking to boost your immunity. You are looking to clear the free radicals from your body. So for someone who is not managing any disease, any lifestyle disease, or including obesity, you can use a teaspoon to maybe 1 teaspoon to about 4 teaspoons in a day. That's about 2 tablespoons. Not very much. And then you don't do it daily. It's like in our household, today we do moringa, tomorrow you do black seed, like that. So you don't use it daily. It might be used 2 or 3 times in a week. But for someone who is managing, say, diabetes or hypertension, they need to add a tablespoon 2 to 3 times a day. A tablespoon. Yeah. Well, not necessarily every day, but 3 to 4 days a week. That's a little bit more than someone who's not managing any of the conditions. So that's 2 to 3 tablespoons when they are using it during that day. So you find they can use it in water, just moringa water. I've shown how you use moringa water. You can make it in a tea, sweetened with honey. You can also just add it to your food. I did show how to make mashed food with moringa, and that food was really good. I think it helped to clear our tummies quite well.
So, in Mokimo?
In Mokimo, yeah. We did make Mokimo with moringa and jahe, and it was really good. Yeah, so that's another way you can use it. You can use it now in a smoothie, a fruit salad, vegetable salad. Just make sure in a day you're consuming 2 to 3 tablespoons. Yeah, of moringa. Yeah. And but to make a smoothie, but probably I will do that on the next session because we really pushed our time limit. So there's no time limit to this, but I feel like we have really talked a lot about moringa and people will benefit from it. When you're doing a moringa smoothie, remember it has nutrients. It has the iron, the calcium, and all that. So you don't necessarily have to add the milk or the yogurt. You can just do the fruit blend and add moringa and some water. So that was the intention today. We want to make a moringa smoothie with the sugarcane juice, some fruits, and now the moringa. Yeah. So there are many interesting recipes you can try out as far as you're not adding milk or yogurt. Just do a fruit smoothie with moringa or a green smoothie with moringa. Yeah.
Moringa in a pot. Have you ever seen that done? So that people who are living in apartments or just have a balcony for space can grow this medicine for themselves.
Yeah. Because when the shrub is young, it's not very big, and even the whole tree is not very. Okay, the tree definitely you can't grow it on your balcony, but you can pot it. I think for like 1 to 2 years you can grow the moringa on your balcony. It's not a very big tree. We also saw from we saw from Jerry, like some of the plants they are almost a meter high. So for moringa, for the first like 1 to 2 years, it will still be quite short, so you can still have it on your balcony. And doesn't have so many requirements. For balcony, if you're feeding your soil maybe with some biophodia or even your kitchen compost, the tree will thrive. Not too much water, of course, because you said it grows in dry and arid areas. So just a little bit of water, some nutrients from your kitchen compost, and that's it. Moringa will thrive. So if you have a small space on your balcony or you have a small space on your front yard, try moringa. Just the seeds. Just sprout the seeds. Just sprout the seed into the little seedlings. Someone is doing it I saw it in the group. Someone is brewing the moringa seedlings, sprouting them. I don't remember where they are located, but you can sprout it yourself. Just soak it in water for a little bit to break the husk, and then put it in soil. It will sprout, I can assure you. And then you, after maybe 2 to 3 weeks, you can transplant it to a pot or to your farm. Yeah. So thank you so much. If you have been here or you have come back later to watch us, We are really grateful. At this point, my moderator, I would like to close it at that, and see you on our next live stream. Thank you so much to Eva. Thank you so much to every vendor here at the Karen Organic Farmers Market. We really, really appreciate being here in this space, in this hot day. And now we are going to go and continue sampling the goodies in this market. But we won't take you along. But hope you have benefited from this live stream. Until the next one, thank you. Subscribe to this channel at Malkia Nutrition. Hit the notification bell, and let's grow together. Use our organic food for health. All right. Bye bye.